Well, how y'all doing? I'm enjoying my bouncy chair again. I really like this chair. I've enjoyed it a lot. Anyways, today it's all about Solidago or Goldenrod. Goldenrod's been used in traditional herbal medicines for centuries. The foliage of the plant has been used for the treatment of a variety of problems, including wounds, ulcers, urinary disorders, flatulence, and as a stimulant. Goldenrods are attractive to bees and butterflies. It's been used topically to treat toothaches, burns, sores, and infections, and internally it's been used to treat digestive, respiratory, and urinary ailments. Like I said, this has been used for centuries as an anti-inflammatory, spasmolytic, and diuretic remedy. It can help reduce pain and swelling, relieve muscle spasms, and fight infections and lower blood pressure. It can help with UTIs, kidney stones, diarrhea, gout, joint pain, arthritis, eczema, seasonal allergies, colds, and flus. It contains saponins, which have an antifungal property that help inhibit the growth of harmful yeasts. It also contains antioxidants, and at least one guy claims that it has 7 times more antioxidant levels than green tea does. Now, you can use this fresh in a tincture, but I usually use it dried, which is what I'm doing here, drying some up. And I'll hang this one up. I just wanted to take some and show you what it looks like up close. And anyways, you can use this just like it is. Just pick off the leaves and the flowers and throw them in a jar and fill the jar up halfway to 3/4 if you're using the fresh herb. If you're going to use dried, you only need about a half of the jar filled. And then fill up the rest of the jar with some high quality, high proof vodka or brandy. And then label it, seal your jar, and set it in a nice warm place. Sunny window works very well. And leave it sitting there for 4 to 6 weeks, and then you can strain it and use it as you would any tincture. I've always been told to take up to 10 drops of the tincture under the tongue and hold it as long as possible. But I know that a lot of people will take just a glass of water that's at room temperature and put up to 10 drops of their tinctures in there and stir it in so that they don't have to taste the alcohol. I don't mind the alcohol. A lot of times I have other problems going on, like my sinuses being clogged up, and that'll help just clear them right out. Recent research has shown that goldenrod teas and tinctures may effectively prevent and treat UTIs and kidney stones in particular. If you don't really want to forage for any of the plant, you can buy it in the store as a tea or a dietary supplement. The tea may have somewhat bitter aftertaste, and a lot of people prefer to have it with a little bit of honey. The Native Americans chewed on the leaves to relieve sore throats or toothaches. Goldenrod has been used to treat tuberculosis, diabetes, asthma, arthritis, and much more. Like high cholesterol, they're looking at it for that right now. Anyways, is there some poisonous plants out there that look like Goldenrod? Yeah, there are. You're going to have to look out. A lot of times, ragwort and groundsel will look like goldenrod, but you can tell them apart by looking closely at the leaves and stems of the plant. And so several of the species are highly toxic and can cause deadly liver damage. So please do your research before harvesting goldenrod. Also, like I said, in order to identify goldenrod, it's pretty simple. Just look at the leaves and the stems. If you take a close look at the foliage, it'll give you some more ideas. Most of the ragweeds have a purple tinted stem with lobed fern-like green leaves. Goldenrods, which I know I'm got it all over the place here, but pretty soon you'll see that although a couple of types may have a purple looking stem, they have these smooth, undivided green leaves on them. But in any case, I'm actually drying this because I want to use it in a salve. Goldenrod salve is an herbal topical preparation used to treat burns, scrapes, minor skin ailments, and inflammatory conditions like arthritis. It's great for relieving the pain, the soreness, and stiffness of pulled muscles. So I'm going to be mixing all of this up and making it into a salve, which if you're interested in making a salve and don't know how, I have already made a couple of videos on that refer to making salves and how to make them. But as you can see, let's see, these are very simple remedies. Yes, by the way, sometimes the farmers will plant goldenrod all over their fields because it adds a lot of nitrogen to the soil. And so you may see a completely filled acreage of goldenrod, farmers adding nitrogen to the soil. So it does a lot for us. It's also an important source of nectar for many of our pollinators, such as butterflies and native bees. So it's especially crucial to the winter survival of many of our honeybees. Its pollen adds considerable amounts of proteins and fats and minerals to the late season diet of bees themselves. So it's just a little information for you. But please do your research before you do anything as well. Try to do a skin patch test. Make sure that you're not allergic to something in this. Most people tolerate this stuff pretty well. But please, I can't stress it enough. Do the patch test before you decide to try making teas or even making a salve, because you don't want to itch to death from this stuff. Anyways, I haven't known anyone that has any problems with them. If you'd like any other information, just Google it. You can take a picture, just snap one like that right there, and then go into your folder, and Google Lens may be there. It is on my Samsung, but Google Lens can help you identify a lot of plants. I use it quite a bit, and I'd also suggest that maybe you buy some books. You can find a lot of good books on foraging, especially herbs. And most herbs are completely safe, but do your research. There are so many poisonous lookalikes out there that it's really important to do the research. Thanks for watching.